So I've been using the Apple Watch Ultra for over a week. This is my full review. So let's jump in. Hey there, welcome to the video. So I just want to start off by saying I'm reviewing the Apple Watch Ultra as kind of like a regular person. I'm not really into extreme sports like mountain climbing or scuba diving, but I do love watches. I do use my watch every day for running, for snorkeling, and for kind of like medium exercises. So that said, what is the Apple Watch Ultra like for wearing day to day? Is it too thick? What is the battery life like? And will I be keeping it or will I be sending it back and using my Apple Watch Series 8? I'll let you know by the end of the video. So first of all, let's talk about the design of the Apple Watch Ultra. And really, this is the first true redesign of the Apple Watch I think we've seen really since the Series 4. Yes, the screen size has changed with the Series sort of 1 to 8, but really it's looked kind of the same all the way through. I think it would be hard to tell if someone's wearing a Series 4 or a Series 8 just from a distance. So this Apple Watch Ultra really does have a different design. Now the first thing you'll notice is that it has a bigger screen now at 49mm. There's also a new chunky design that allows for a much bigger battery. On the right hand side we have a larger digital crown. We've got a button that sticks out a little bit more so that you can press it when wearing gloves. And on this side, we have that brand new action button. So let's talk about that. So this is one of the biggest changes. This is the orange action button. Now you can use this in a number of ways. I've got it set up so it will start a workout, but you can also set it up so that it will add waypoints in. Maybe if you're on a hike and you want to add a waypoint as you're walking along your hike, you can use the button to do that. You can use it to start a dive, or you can even make it do simple things like turning on your flashlight, which could be super handy. The screen is now completely flat, which really adds to its durability. Now, even though it's a bigger screen at 49mm, it's not quite edge to edge like the Series 7 and Series 8. So even though it has a bigger screen, what I'm finding is a lot of the watch faces don't really look much bigger. Some elements do, but some of the watch faces are almost the identical size as they are on the Series 8. And I actually think I prefer the edge-to-edge design of the Series 8. The numbers feel like they really touch the size of that display, where with the Apple Watch Ultra, you do get a thin black border around each app and each watch face. Now let's talk about this size. The Apple Watch Ultra is quite a bit thicker and heavier than the Series 8. It's roughly twice the weight of the aluminium Series 8 at the moment. Now that does mean there are a couple of drawbacks. The first one, because it's thicker, I'm finding it's catching on my sleeves a little bit more. So my Series 8 can kind of slip under a shirt. This one tends to get caught and sticks out. The second drawback is if you like to use your Apple Watch for sleep tracking, because this is thicker and heavier, I'm finding it much more difficult to sleep with the Apple Watch on. It's sort of catching my pillows and my bedding as I'm sleeping. So if you are really into your sleep tracking, you may want to consider keeping with the Series 8. But of course, this thickness does add some extra benefits, like much bigger battery life. And that's the biggest change that I'm really loving from the Apple Watch Ultra. My Apple Watch Series 8 would roughly last me through an entire day. I could maybe get a day and a half. But this one is just crazy how good this battery life is. They say you can get 36 hours out of it, but I'm actually seeing more battery life than that. I fully charged this on Sunday night, ready for work on Monday morning. It's now Friday here in the UK, and I have 16% battery life left. How incredible is that? Now, I am turning the Apple Watch off on a night. I go to bed at about 11 p.m. I'm turning it off and then turning it back on when I wake up at 7 a.m. But I can essentially get through a 5-day week using one charge on the Apple Watch Ultra. So that's incredible that you can go away for the weekend and you don't even need to take your Apple Watch charger with you. As I say, the Apple Watch Series 8 roughly gets me through one full day. Now, other than that, in terms of the design, I was a little bit worried that this wouldn't pair very well with other watch straps and may look like I'm always wearing that kind of extreme sport hiking watch. But you can actually pair this with any 45mm Apple Watch strap that you already own. Now, if you want to see a video we did where we paired this with 18 different straps from stainless steel, black leather, brown leather, and vegan leather straps, you can watch that by clicking up here. But you can dress the Apple Watch Ultra and it does look pretty good with any shirt or suit as well. Now, in addition to the bigger screen, you also get a brighter screen as well. So the peak brightness of the Apple Watch Series 8 is 1000 nits. The Apple Watch Ultra goes to 2000 nits. So if you are using your Apple Watch underwater at night, maybe in really bright sun when you're doing a run, then this is going to be easy to see. Now, I didn't ever really have any complaints about my Apple Watch Series 7 or 8, but it's good to know that if you are in extreme conditions, the Apple Watch Ultra can definitely handle it. Now, one of the headline features about the Apple Watch Ultra is that you can use it for scuba diving. It's actually a certified dive watch, which is really great. As I mentioned, I don't do any deep sea diving, so I can't really show that off to you, but I do a bit of snorkeling, and the dive app is really cool. It will actually tell you how deep you're diving down underwater, and it will tell you the water temperature as well. And that's something you don't get with the Series 7 or Series 8. Now on the inside, we have an updated processor. We have dual GPS, which is really good if you are into your mountain hiking. It just means it's going to be a lot more accurate. Now the GPS on the Apple Watch is really good, but again, if you do some hikings, this could be kind of a lifesaver really, so it's worth looking into. Other safety features include a siren that can be activated and heard from over 600 feet away. So again, it's nice to see that they have put these extreme safety features in a watch this size. Another headline feature they talked about was this brand new face and the new compass. So first of all, let's talk about this face. This can actually have 8 complications on, so really handy if you just need quick access to certain things around your Apple Watch. The second thing they mentioned was this brand new compass, which is featured on the Apple Watch Ultra. Now, in the Apple presentation, they talked about this compass feature, and I thought this would be an Apple Watch Ultra exclusive. It allows you to add waypoints, it allows you to do something called backtrack, where if you are hiking up a mountain, you can record your route, and then if you get lost, the Apple Watch will be able to guide you back through the woods or through some fields, because of course you can't use Apple Maps to get walking directions on the middle of a mountain. So it's good that this feature is here. And I thought this was something that was going to be exclusive to the Apple Watch Ultra, but they have actually updated the compass app on the Series 8 as well, and that will work just the same as the Series 8. So if you were looking at that as something that you may need as a hiker, you don't actually need the Apple Watch Ultra to get that feature. Although with that dual GPS, it should be a lot more accurate on the Ultra, of course. Okay, so let's round this up. What do I think of the Apple Watch Ultra, and would I recommend it? Well, first of all, I do actually love this design. At first, when I saw it, I thought it's a little too sporty looking. I do like a watch that can be used for sports and for going out or wearing with a suit, you know, nights out, things like that. And I thought this may not look good on a night out, but I'm wrong. It does actually look really good. When you pair it with the right strap, it can really be paired with anything, so that's great. The battery life is absolutely incredible. I think a lot of people won't necessarily need to be into extreme sports. If you just want a new looking Apple Watch, something that's really durable, and you want that really good battery life, then this is the Apple Watch to go for. Going an entire work week with just one charge is absolutely incredible. And I think a lot of people will pick this watch for that reason. If you just travel a lot, you don't always want to take loads of cables with you. Maybe you're just visiting friends for the weekend. It's just something less to carry. You don't need another charger with you. So I'm really impressed with the battery life and the design of the Apple Watch Ultra. Now that said, let's talk about price. This is £849 here in the UK, and that makes it almost twice the price of the Series 8 aluminium version. And I'm not really sure you get twice the value from a normal perspective. Because the Apple Watch Series 8, if you're thinking of getting an Apple Watch for the first time, you can go running, it can track your heart rate, it can do all of the GPS lovely stuff with the compass, it has good battery life, it'll get you through a day and a half easily. It arguably looks nicer and sleeker than the Ultra. It has sleep features. You can use it in the water, you can do diving up to 30 meters. So if you are on the level like I am, where you do running, you do sports, you do snorkeling, you want to wear it for work and going out, the Apple Watch Series 8 is going to get you through that. But that said, this is the stainless steel version of the Apple Watch Series 8. I always tend to go for the stainless steel version. I just think it looks a little bit nicer and a little bit dressier. Now this is where the price difference really changes. The 42mm stainless steel Apple Watch Series 8 starts at just under £800. So if you're the sort of person that's like me and you always went for the stainless steel version, the price difference is extremely close. And for £50 extra, you can get 3 days, 4 days of battery life. You get improved GPS, improved waterproofing, and it could kind of future-proof you a little bit. You get the action button that I really think should be on every Apple Watch. It makes it much easier for starting that workout. So it really comes down to what you want. You know, am I gonna keep this watch? Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna send it back, mainly for the design aspect. I like the sleekness, I like the classic design of the Apple Watch Series 8. And it's not to say that Apple Watch Ultra is bad in any way, because arguably it's a better watch. It does have better durability, better battery life, but I just prefer the edge-to-edge screen design, the sleekness, the way it just kind of goes under your shirt without catching it. But I do really still love the Ultra as well. So I've been torn, but I think I am gonna send back my Apple Watch Ultra and keep the Series 8. But it comes down to what you want and what you like. Again, I'm not saying the Ultra is a bad watch in any way. It's a fantastic watch. But let me know in the comment section below. Am I wrong for sending this back and keeping my Series 8? Are you getting the Ultra, or are you keeping the Series 8, or even going for an Apple Watch SE? Let me know. Thanks for watching, and we will be doing another video comparing these two watches side by side. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see that video.